EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel State, where the legacy of the late, great Sam Mills lives on with each pound of the drum. And that means we are ready for football here at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today we continue on with John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend, and we have got a good one in store, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Carolina Panthers. On the Rams sideline is
Hello,
Sean
football
McVay.
fans, and
These guys
welcome
flew
back
across
to
the country
Madden
for this.
NFL
Always tough
26.
to play in the early slate of games when making that trek.
Panthers did not win against the 49ers this past Monday. A little bit sad about that, but sort of expected it as well.
As they try to send them home happy at
I
the
think
end of
that
this one.
playing the Chargers is also going to be a real challenge. So let's see. At least we can beat them here. Or not the Chargers, the Rams, my mistake. But I feel we can definitely beat them here in the game. So let's see how the team does in the actual game.
Just across the
now that I'm not saying it's the Chargers, I feel like we have a better chance, actually. I think the Rams are a more beatable team than the Chargers are this season.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. That is caught by Thielen. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
With a start here to the ball game,
if they're going to put pressure on my running game, then I am going to throw it over them. They're not putting the pressure this time, so we're going to go ahead and run it.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I'm all right with that.
Numbers for him from a week ago. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him.
I'm going to run again.
Use him this week.
Give up the middle, Scatterby. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. The partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of 85. But then they'd never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, didn't it almost feel like a setup game? Because they were playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were protecting their franchise's undefeated season of 1972, that team. And you know what that team does. They love to celebrate the fact that they still are the only one to get through an entire NFL season that way. That was Dan Marino's 3rd year, playing under the great Don Shula, and they were motivated to keep that franchise's record intact.
That was my fault. Threw it a little bit wrong.
2nd down.
Let's go. Hut.
Young off the play fake. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 13-yard line.
They're definitely playing more to stop my running game than they are playing to stop the passing game. So I'm having some nice openings.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to
try to run it to the outside here.
1st down. Here's Scatterby. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Ooh.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
33, yellow, ready.
Young to throw it. To the left side.
Touchdown.
Is McMillan. Touchdown.
Felt like I'd be able to get that route to work.
With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Pectoral strain, he will return soon. Well, that's good.
Point after try forthcoming.
Having a lineman that I wasn't sure which position he was in hurt did play into my idea there. Felt it was better to throw the football than to try to run. Might run right towards where he was supposed to be. And that wasn't going to be a good thing. All right.
Cam Little to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
Truly one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league, is willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Stafford was such a phenomenal quarterback.
And continues to do it.
But he seems to have fallen off in the last few years.
Trying to make another run to the Super Bowl here in his 17th season.
To the right side and complete to Atwell. So nothing doing there. And it's second down. You look at this Carolina defense. It's quite a unit. #1 in the NFL against the pass.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we have with the coaching staff.
Nice.
The rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Play some man-to-man and get home to the quarterback.
Players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Oh, I was hoping I was going to be able to slip that and keep going.
And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. What a weekend it has been already around the NFL. We had 3 great games on Thanksgiving, another one Friday in Philadelphia, and it's all part of the NFL salute to the legendary John Madden. This week's slate of games known as the John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Weekend, and we at EA Sports salute the man we knew as Coach, who brought so much to this great holiday, so many smiles with his love of family, his love of football, and we miss him, no doubt. Gone, but certainly never forgotten, John Madden.
45, wide, ready.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Hubbard, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense for the Rams, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape,
gonna see about throwing it deep here.
So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Didn't have it deep. Thought if I threw it.
It's incomplete.
If I had a better throw, I could have gotten that one.
I'm manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Go now. Yellow, 22. Claw, 10. Set.
On 3rd down, here's Scatteroo.
Woo! Found enough of a hole. Was sort of hoping to be able to switch into the run to the other side, but I did not have it available.
Down, 17 yards on the play.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more.
That he will take
nice.
it across for a Panthers touchdown. Cam Scatteroo, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Panthers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
That's what I like about him. I could have hoped just to be able to get the first down there, but with him, I feel like I can use him as a bowling ball and punch it in that last few feet.
Splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
Oh.
And he returns this to the 22. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. First run now for Kyron Williams. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Bobby Brown. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
3rd and 7.
That was a nice one there.
7. To throw is Stafford.
And he just threw it too far. Very nice.
Game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Oh, he shifts past him. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half.
All right, I think I can run still.
On the ground, it's Scatteroo to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down.
I got 4.
He gets
I'm
maybe
happy with that.
3.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
We'll find McMillan here.
Oh.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
He broke the tackle, and that was all we needed.
They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Cam Little to kick off.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, I feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive.
Tracked him down.
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now Stafford. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he's taken down.
He got it.
Slip across the
nice play there on their part. Can't deny that.
Stafford to Higbee there. Rams first down. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Now Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
That was an okay hookup there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring
I'm going to go
down.
with prevent here because I want to get some man-to-man coverage, but have plenty of other guys available.
Stafford looks to throw again.
Oh.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They got it.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw.
Oh, nice.
And it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merrick. And the Panthers
well, he won't be playing in the game. As far as I understand, he's suspended for the game. Don't agree with that decision by the NFL, but it is what it is.
Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out.
Yeah, they got me to the sideline there.
No cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Ooh.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. And that is going to do it, folks. A number of runners have come close, but with that last run, he'll now surpass Eric Dickerson's all-time record of 2,105 yards rushing in a single season. And the celebrations will begin, and he deserves them as he cements his place in NFL history.
We're going to give it to him again here.
An inside run to Scatterby. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And did he get in? No. Down at the
Oh, that's on me. I shouldn't have celebrated so soon. Yeah, he's tapping the helmet there. That is entirely my fault. That's entirely my fault. Oh, well. We got it down there. We'll give it to, I think it's going to be Hubbard here. We'll go ahead and let him put it in.
Hubbard is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
But that worked overall. Scattaboo got the record. He's got a touchdown already, so Hubbard gets his own score here. I'm pleased enough with that.
Point after here coming up. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it was Chuba Hubbard who finished it off with a touchdown run.
Cam Little to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Yeah, I think they gave me what I wanted, but I just want to make sure myself. We're going to go with a nice prevent here.
Ready to go for their next drive.
If they want to run the ball, they can get a few yards. I'm fine with that.
Here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They took a timeout there.
Timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And 3 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Stafford. That's quickly to Atwell on the slant. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot before the break, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Nice.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Hope you all had a very happy Turkey Day indeed as we wrap up John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. Let's roll. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin with the reigning, defending Super Bowl champs, the Eagles, at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And this is Devontae Smith. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. Why don't we go over to Charm City now, check in on the Ravens as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is Zay Flowers. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 77 yards for the touchdown. The Ravens win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions taking on the Packers. And it's David Montgomery. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Lions get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And as they said, I do hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. I'm going to be spending at least some of the time with my family, both my mom and my wife, which is going to be a fun time. Then, unfortunately, both my wife and I do have to work that night, so we'll have to go into work after having dinner. But we're happy about it. Should be nice.
The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter.
for those that don't know,
Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime, they have not scored. They're facing this big deficit.
I do record my videos early as I'm sort of acknowledging here. This is actually the day before Thanksgiving because with my work,
but we've seen many games that have flipped around in the
they are closed on Thanksgiving technically, but as an overnight employee, we still have to go in Thanksgiving night, so they give us the night before off. So sort of nice. I get to do some recording here. Maybe get a little bit ahead on my stuff.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
First down, Los Angeles.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford.
Nice.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I think he was wanting his running back there.
Continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
This has been a team that has been successful because of our defense.
It's 2nd and 20. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
We're going to do some man-to-man here.
Deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Stafford.
Nice. There was just nowhere for him to go. And Stafford is not a running quarterback, so I didn't have to worry about him.
But more importantly, it leads to 4th down.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Fielded just inside the 30.
Ooh.
Yeah, 7-yard return.
He got through him, man. Nice tackle.
45 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Yes.
I can run this.
They'll start this drive out on the
No, I
ground.
can't. All right.
Maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Let's try running it inside a bit more.
A give, it's Scatteroo. And this defense not giving him anything.
Wow.
Maybe a yard up to the 36.
All right, the defense has definitely
sometimes your philosophies get challenged.
patched
At times
things
you
up
don't
some.
want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. He'll try and do this himself. Young into the slide, and he's got a first down.
Very nice.
17 yards on the pickup there.
That's what the coverage was pretty good, but nobody was on me.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
Down. Ready.
They'll give it to Scatteroo. Evades the tackler, and now some space.
Broken tackles is the name of this game.
Cam Scatteroo with touchdown number 27. That ties.
Ted had a broken tackle for a touchdown earlier, and now Scatteroo just had one. The missed tackles are killing them.
Now the try here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown.
Cam Little to kick off.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now he'll tuck this and run. On the scramble, it's 2nd down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
And he checks this one down to Williams. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now it's Stafford. They'll find a man over the middle, and Tutu Atwell.
And he got it.
1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
It's a gain of 6.
And
thought he was going to snap it in time.
Run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Now it's just a matter of trying to hold him off the scoreboard. That's my biggest prerogative right now.
A shotgun snap for Stafford.
Oh.
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The Panthers offense and their running back getting set to go once more. He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season. And if he can replicate or even surpass the production that he had over the first half of the year, he's going to have a good chance to take home the title.
We're going to give it to the fullback here just to mix it up a little bit.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Now a first carry for their fullback. Just
not a lot there.
Pick up there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Normally when you see a short gain in the middle of a 3-4 defense, go ahead and pat the nose tackle on the back because he's holding things up and taking on extra blockers, which allows one of the inside linebackers to roam free and make the tackle.
Ready?
On the handoff, this is Scatterboot. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp.
I'm just starting to drain the clock right now.
Where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
This offense so far on 3rd down.
I want to leave enough time in case I need to change the play.
This is 3rd and 4.
But no, I like this call. We're going to run to the left here.
60 red. Hut, hut.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They're still playing coverage here, which works for me.
Black 40.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
2nd and 6
Gonna run it to the left
10.
again. We had some good success with that the last time.
Come on, set.
I actually like the lanes to the right instead.
They'll try and run some clock here.
But nobody blocked this guy.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Yeah, I'm not going to try to abuse this team. I'm just going to go ahead and take the points, kick the field goal.
Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And the Rams now coming out on the field.
I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Very nice.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead with the larger line here.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams.
Did not get there.
Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Yeah, we're going to play safe on this one because I just want to ensure they actually kick it.
As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is taken at the 18. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
We're going to try kneeling it down, see if they take a timeout or not. If they don't, we'll run out the clock here.
Down. 45. White. Ready.
And they take a knee.
Yep, they're just going to let the clock tick down. We'll be able to kneel this down, end the game.
Here we go. Here we go.
I do wish they would make the fans where they didn't sort of get angry about kneeling the ball down. I mean, the kneel down is the proper call here. Shouldn't be upset about this.
And they'll take a knee as the clock
There's no reason to rub it in here.
50 seconds to go.
At least some of the fans are clapping, but the voices in the background are saying, "What are you doing?" stuff. They need to change that in the future games, hopefully.
Set, ready. Blue 32. Hut, hut.
And they will take a knee.
There we go. And that'll be the ball game. Keep the shutout in.
For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League.
As I said, hopefully now that I realize we're playing the Rams instead of the Chargers,
and you put up a bunch of points.
I think we can beat the Rams, so hopefully they are able to pull it off this week. I guess we'll see when the game happens.
Today. Those are statistics, numbers, the whole deal.
For now, though, if you enjoyed what I did in the game, please go ahead and click that like button. And if you've not already, please subscribe to the channel. Click the bell icon.
I obviously don't have an answer to that, but that was the story from the get-go. One side was awake and ready, and the other just seemed to sleep.
Madden NFL 26.
So for the Panthers, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.